Hey, Alex. Hey, Alex. So you're watching? Yeah, I'm going to draw. I'm just trying things out. Yeah, this is really my first time I'm doing a real kind of drawing. So I was trying a portrait again. This one. This is another Cesar Santos painting. I'm gonna try to draw this. So maybe some people would like that to see what I'm doing. So yeah, I usually start with this small charcoal stick. It's willow, I think. Yeah, trying to stream now. Okay, let's start with the construct. So I need a circle and tiny willow. All right. Well, I'm not sure if you are the only one watching. I don't know how I can see that. There's 2 people watching, so welcome. Welcome to the other person. Feel free to comment. And maybe if the music is too loud, just let me know. I think it's a little bit too loud. Are you even hearing some music? Nice. So, well, she is looking a little bit down. Her head is tilted down a little bit, so I think we don't see as much of the underside as from the upper side of the face. So let's check that. I got this reference. You decide to continue with the chick drawing, yeah. This is another chick. No, I won't draw any wings. Could be nice. So let's draw the construct lines for the, yeah, it's basically you start with a sphere. So this would be the eyebrows, this would be the underside of the nose. And this would be the underside of the chin. And that should be around the same height. 3 equal parts. Yeah, and on her it's 3 equals. So I should end up here. Yeah, what I usually like to do is draw with straight lines in the beginning. and end up with more refinement as we go. The Loomis construction, yeah, I think it is, yeah. Well, actually, Loomis does it like this. He cuts off a part of the... Yeah, I did it here. And then you have this font face, something like this. What does he? Does he do it like this? Maybe? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, as you progress, the drawing is gonna be more and more refined. And I don't think I will finish it in this stream. Yeah, the width of the face should be proportional to, yeah, whatever you measure. So the width of the face is actually a little bit higher than the eyebrows, if I do that. I think I have it a little bit too narrow right now. Hey, welcome Jonathan. You use the same method. The Loomis construction, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, it's very widely used method, I think. Yeah, let's check again. Because at the first stage, it's so important to have the measurements right. So, yeah. I'm using this brush to measure. So that way you can also draw from life. I don't really like the grid method that many people use. I don't really like it because you cannot draw from life if you do that. Because you cannot draw a grid on someone's face, right? The person who's posing for you. Okay, now let's put in the eye line. The eye line should be around, if you have the middle third, it should be around 1/3 down from the top of the highest part of the middle third. And that should correspond to a halfway of the head. And in this case it doesn't really come up to halfway, but that's because she's looking down a little bit, I think. Yeah, draw a grid on people around you. Yeah, you could do that. I don't know. It wouldn't be very pleasing for that guy, that person. Yeah, I'm feeling the eyes right now. Yeah, obviously the eyes should be as wide to each other, but also as wide as in between. So this part is this part, is this part. It should be about right, I think. Okay, I think I can use a pencil now to mark those measurements. Wait, where was my measurement? I lost my measurement. Here. Wait, you saw some crazy grid viewers do the same? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't. I did it once, drawing a grid, right when I started, and yeah, sure, the outcome is okay because your proportions are gonna be okay, right? But that's the same thing. I didn't find it enjoyable, really. Johnson. I saw Loomis before, and they say it's typically 1/3, like measurements. Is that true, or? You mean like 1/3? Like the thirds of the face, the bottom of the chin, right up to the lower part of the nose, and from that point up to the eyebrows and up to the hairline. That's yeah, that's generally the equal proportions, but only on the average person, right? So it wouldn't be true for all of us. We're all different. Okay, I'm just now I'm trying to just draw shapes and not think of an eye here. Yeah, I'm drawing an eye, but I think of drawing shapes. I'm trying not to see the eye, and actually I'm trying to see the line that separates the dark from the light. And yeah, every artist sees it in a different way, but this is how I see it. I see a chicken with wings. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I still do streams with the portrait art. Actually, we did one this afternoon, a few hours back, today. And we're doing it on the Shady and Sketchy show channel. If you don't know that channel, you should really subscribe to it, because we do funny drawings there. Okay, now I'm taking care of the position of the eyes and the slant of the eye, like this. It should generally be at 90 degrees of the center line of the face. So, and if that's off, it's gonna look weird. So. But everything is up for change. That's why I hold this very lightly. So I can move it around, I can erase it, I can... Yeah. Don't push the charcoal in yet. Right, I think it's time for some shading, putting darks in, darks and lights. I like to do that with this this charcoal. This is also willow or vine, I'm not sure. It didn't say on the package. But it's very light. You can rub it off again with your finger. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brush it in with a brush, so it's gonna be more ingrained into the paper. Yeah, and when I'm drawing, I'm constantly checking if the angles are correct, like the angle of the nostril right up to this angle of the corner of the eye. That should be yeah, the correct angle, and then in relation to the other corner of the eye. It's basically a constant yeah, process of checking angles. And if you're drawing the mouth, it's if you have the lower third part, halfway of that should be the bottom of the lower lip. So if I have this, that's not halfway. Wait, this was my measurement, right? Okay, check again. Wait. Yeah, it should be okay, right? So this is halfway. Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, I got these general, but I also have the Derwent. And this is actually a light variant. They also come in dark. This is dark. I don't know if it shows up. This is dark. This is light. Lately I like using these for the very fine, shading stuff. But I use them later on. And the generals are great for really dark, almost black accents. And yeah, I use them here also for sketching. But I also use a willow or vine for that. So yeah, this is my brush. Let's start brushing. You can do a little circular motion. It's gonna look very smooth. If you're going for that, it's not everyone's style to go for smooth. But I like doing smooth in some parts of the drawing and then leave it rough in other parts. Oh, and by the way, this stream, I won't finish this this drawing yet. Maybe I will continue tomorrow. But I think I'll stream for half an hour from now on. And if it's not finished, well, it's not finished. Let's just continue another time. But for now, I'm yeah, I'm enjoying myself, so let's continue. Yeah, the secret brush. Secret brush. Hi, Gamer B. Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you like it. I'm not sure about the proportions. Maybe this eye is too big. Then again, okay, let's just brush it in. Oh, sorry, it's a piece of lead. No, this is charcoal. This is vine charcoal. So I don't use graphite on this drawing. It's all charcoal, and charcoal comes in different, yeah, in different forms. I have this small stick. This is great for sketching, and I have a little bit bigger. It's the same charcoal, but just a larger proportion. So it's great for filling in shadows and shadings. And of course you have the charcoal pencils. And this is like, this is Cretacolor actually. This is more like crayon or yeah, chalk even. Yeah, the eyes are too big or the rest is too small, right? Yeah. I'm not sure. It doesn't look right. It could be that the nose is too low. Or right. No, my measurement was off. But that's okay, you know. Drawing is all about fixing your mistakes. You should see your mistakes and then know how to fix them. So that means that the mouth is in the wrong spot. So if I have half of this is about here, right? Yeah. So that's the lower part of the lip, I think. No, still off. That's about right. Yeah, it looks like a mess right now. I know this is most of the time this is the stage where you think I'm just gonna throw it away and start anew. But yeah, trust me, you have to just keep going and just see where you're wrong and fix the mistakes. That's all it is. It looks like the face is too wide also. Thank you, GamerB. So do you also draw? You draw as well? I can imagine most of my subscribers also draw themselves. Sometimes you don't get a lot of time. Alright. Yeah, it's cool. But don't you have drawing lessons or drawing in school? Maybe? Class? The distance between the irises. Yeah. The irises are not really defined yet. So. Yeah, that's hard because she's also tilted, her head tilted to the right, and that makes it extra hard. So you get 30 minutes of drawing in school. That's nice. Yeah, could be more, of course. Yeah. I think that was what gives the vibe of not right, but right now it's much close to the reference. So yeah, and I always like to go with my feeling and just brush it in again, and then you start seeing it better for some reason. Just you're engaging your, what was it? The right side of your brain, I think. So yeah, the right side of the brain is more the side where you feel things, like intuition, and the left side of the brain is more the analytical part, I think. Or is it the other way around? I always forget. So if I look at this corner of the eye and I go straight down, then I come to the jawline. So that should be here. I think it's okay. Maybe it should be higher because on the nose side. Yeah. If we look at the curve of the, let me draw it, the curve of the face at the bottom of the nose, it curves up like this, and it should, because she's looking down, right? It should come right to the ear. So this is the ear. And the same thing happens with the mouth. If it curves up like this, it should come with the angle of the jaw. So that should be here. Using my finger. Old habits. It's fine to use your finger, by the way. It's okay. Just make sure they're not fatty. I mean, you didn't eat peanuts or something. Because if you have fat on your fingers and you put your finger down, the charcoal sticks to the fat. Hey Alex, you're going to the airport. Okay, have a good flight. And have a good stay in Germany. So when are you coming back, Alex? For how long will you be staying in Germany? Okay, maybe Alex on Friday, right? Okay, well, have a nice day. Maybe next weekend we can stream again. Maybe do a Shady and Sketchy show. Oh, Gamer B. Alex is also from the United States. He's originally from Russia. I am from the Netherlands. And yeah, Alex and I met recently. He came to Germany, and he thought it was a good it was a good plan to come from Germany to the Netherlands. So yeah, that was good. It was nice. Yeah, we can still talk when you're there, of course. So what I'm doing now is refining the line that separates the light from the dark. That's usually where a lot of things are happening right there. It describes the form. And of course this is not in color, but on the reference you can see that in that area that the colors are at the brightest. I've been drawing portraits. I've been drawing now for 1.5 years. I think, but before that I was drawing more, but I drew a lot when I was in high school actually, but after that I just stopped drawing, because I didn't go to art school or something. I did something else, and that didn't allow me to draw very much. So 1.5 years ago I discovered it again, and I started drawing portraits as well, because I never done those before. And yeah, that's become my passion now. I really love it. It's hard to draw portraits because, well, we're always used to seeing faces, right? So we can spot any mistake that's there. So it's very hard, but it's also very rewarding if you can pull it off. So now I'm just drawing very lightly with this willow. It doesn't need much, but also if it's too much, I can easily rub it off. Yeah, and sorry if I don't speak all the time. Sometimes I just have to concentrate. It's, yeah, it's hard. Drawing is hard, especially drawing faces. But that's why I love it. It's mostly just going back and forth with shading, with applying darker values, and then feeling if it's okay. Do you draw with ballpoint pens? No, actually I don't. I've seen some work of some artists that do incredible things with ballpoint, even in color, like in greens and reds, and it's amazing. But no, I never done that. But that's even more difficult because, well, a ballpoint mark just doesn't come off, so everything has to be in the in the right spot. Charcoal is so forgiving. It's a lot like painting. So they say. I never painted, by the way. But yeah. There's something bothering me, that eyebrow. This is just putting me off. It's even though I can just smooth it out, but it's just in the wrong spot. It's probably too high here, I think. Maybe the eyes. Yeah, and again, it's all about spotting mistakes, and I find it easier to spot your mistakes if you're doing this method. Just draw the shadow shapes, and then you can feel if you're right or wrong. And by the way, the reference is a painting by an artist called Cesar Santos. You should really check him out. He's awesome. He also has a YouTube channel. It's very good. Drawing with a ballpoint can be hard because you can't really make lines different shade. Yeah. Yeah, you can do a little bit with cross hatching, but yeah, you're right. You cannot really make different values. I think that's what you mean. So, do you draw with ballpoints then? Because that's really hard. If you can do that, you can pull it off. You do. Nice. Yeah, that's really hard. So yeah, gradually the drawing is getting more and more refined. It's I actually like painting right now. I'm painting. So, and if you start getting confident about certain areas you can put in more detail. And that's usually in the eyes, because the eyes are the most important. If you don't have the eyes right, well, yeah, the drawing is gonna look bad. So those have to be right. So yeah, right now I'm not trying to draw an eye. I'm just, again, trying to draw shadow shapes. And it will become an eye if the shape is right. You know, it also helps, by the way, to look at your drawing in a different perspective. So you can, yeah, you can put it upside down, or you can look at it in a mirror, or take a picture with your phone and just look at it, and then you'll spot different things. Right now I can see my own stream, so I'm also checking with that. Okay, I think the music stopped. Yeah, and again I'm brushing it, I'm blending it all in. And then gradually the drawing gets more and more refined. So now I noticed here in the eye region There should be more of a shadow shape here to indicate the edge of the eye socket. Yeah, right now this line is way too harsh, so I should blend it in or make the surroundings a little bit darker. Yeah, when I still have to make a measurement because I'm holding the brush up and I'm measuring. Usually what I measure is this distance here from a corner of the eye to the corner of the mouth. That distance should be 2 widths of an eye, so that's from here to there. So I think I have it a little bit too low. Oh. Yeah, it's not much, but it's just a little bit. I think it should be there. No. Is it me or anyone else thinks of art as illusion of lines? Yeah, definitely. In nature there is actually no lines, not many lines. All the lines that you think you see are actually gradations in values. So if an area of a dark value is next to an area of light value that has a very distinct separation between them, you will perceive that as a line. And it can be hard sometimes to throw that off because, well, your brain is wired that way. That's why it helps not to think of it as an eye, just think of it as shapes. Because if you think of it as an eye, then you think, oh right, an eye is supposed to be like this, and then an iris in it, but if you draw it like that, it's not gonna look realistic. You will draw an abstract form of an eye, but not a realistic eye. So you'll see that yeah, the things I add all contribute to the likeness, hopefully, and to the image becoming more clear. And I don't really do that much of measuring. It's, yeah, of course I did some measuring for the mouth, but the rest is just I feel the drawing, like is it okay or not, and then you spot mistakes and then try to fix it. Okay, I think I'll continue for 10 more minutes for this stream. And, well, obviously the drawing won't be finished by then. After that, yeah. I think I'll need my sleep. Got work tomorrow, weekend is over. Don't you guys love the weekend? I always think on Fridays, I'm like, oh wow, it's weekend, I can draw. What days do I stream? I don't have a regular schedule. Actually, this is my first time that I'm doing a stream like this, like actual drawing. We do a stream on the Shady and Sketchy show, like more and more regularly. It's most of the time it's on Sundays, so we did one today, and at mostly it's the time, depending on where you are, of course, it's in the morning for the east of the United States. So it's I think 8 or 9 a.m. Central, or what's your time? CET, Eastern time. But here in Europe, it's in the afternoon. At that time. To draw the nostril. I noticed it's a little bit to the left of this eye corner. I also have to check the distance. The other nostril. I think it's in the right spot where it is. So you're gonna go? Yeah, I'm almost done for today. So thank you for joining, Gamer B. Thank you for enjoying the stream. I think I will continue this tomorrow, or otherwise the day after. But yeah, I think I will do it on stream as well. So look out for that if you like. side. Yeah. Okay. A few more minutes and then it's always good to get a fresh perspective. So for now, and that's in general, by the way. If you're drawing and you get tired or you don't see it anymore, you've been busy for it for so long, then it's good to just put it away for a while. Some artists can do it for like 1 minute and then come back to it and they see it in a completely different perspective and they have that fresh eye again. But for others it's more like, yeah, just go to bed and see tomorrow, and then you will spot the mistakes, and I'm sure I will as well, because it's way from perfect right now. So I think I will leave it at this for now. I'll try to stream tomorrow again and continue. So thank you for watching. For those that stayed till the end, thank you. I appreciate. And hopefully tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye.